Hello, good friends, it's the Tri-King, and thanks for joining me for the next Mario Party Island Tour board, Rocket Road, a space race that you'll need plenty of boosters to win. Use boosters to multiply the numbers on your dice block as you race to the finish line. Boosters are that kind of icon. Then blast off towards the finish line. About dice blocks. Each dice block will be numbered 0 to 5. No matter how many boosters you use, you have to watch out for the 0. Ugh. Anyways, let's go and get that started. Everyone gets a free booster. And oh yeah, the randomizer gave me Yoshi and these 3 other characters to play as. This is another one of those fast-moving boards, as long as people don't roll zeros so much, or even move backwards so much either. So if this board gets done within 15 minutes, I'll do another playthrough of it. I would say it's usually best not to use a booster on your first turn, because you want to see if you can at least get an extra one on one of those first 3 spaces. I can't remember if there's a limit on the number of boosters you can carry, but I think the most I ever carried at one time was like 5, which means I could roll as much as a 25. And yeah, you're essentially 25 spaces away from the finish at the start. So if you were to have 5 boosters right now and roll that 25, you'd win on just 1 turn. But of course it's impossible on the first turn, because there's no way you can get that many. Well, unfortunately I'm not going to get an extra booster, but I'll see how the next turn plays out without using it. You'll need to watch out for warp spaces. If you land on one of these, you'll warp to the space of a randomly selected opponent. It's your chance to skip way ahead or go back a ways, so be careful. So if I were to land on that right now, I would be going backwards, and here goes Wario's instance of using 1 booster. So he can move as much as 10, and he does. Did he get past those warp spaces? He did. And Waluigi is going to do it as well. But he only moves 6. Came 1 space off from landing on the warp. Tell you what, if Daisy could actually use 1 and then move higher. No, she's not going to use it. That's very surprising. Because I'm like, she could get past those warp spaces, and if I happen to land on one of those by rolling a 4 or 5, I could make some progress upward. 3. I don't think I made it to that. Nope. Well, at least I'm in a tie for second right now, but Wario is still a few spaces up, and it's his turn. When this round is over, we'll all play a minigame. Check out that dual space up there. If you land on that space, we'll all play a minigame. The winner will collect boosters from everyone else. And by the way, the numbers you see next to the spaces show how far it is to the goal. Not too far from there, so landing on that space and winning the minigame can be huge. Yep. Doesn't look like he made it to those, but he'll get an extra booster. Oh, Waluigi's gonna make it past those fine. And you know what? Since the next round involves playing a minigame for more boosters, I think I'll go ahead and just use mine. Just to see if I can at least make some progress. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the booster now. I can only use one for a double dice roll. Oh, just rolled the max. Did I just go past Wario? I did. I'm only 8 spaces away from the goal. Alrighty. Alright, booster bonus. Yep, that booster was well worth it. Using it, that is. But there is still the risk of rolling a 0 and just not being able to move at all. Okay, what minigame are we getting? Oh, we're getting the worst one of all. It involves gyroscope controls. Well, just gyro controls, rather. Rotate the figure in the bubble until it matches the image in the box. You're essentially trying to rotate the bubble to get the figure inside to match the pose the bottom screen picture has. It's really hard to get it going because the speed of which you turn it is also a factor. Yeah. I wish I had a camera on me just to show how the tilting on the system can be very finicky. So yeah, that much tilting. Just to match that kind of pose. Okay, so we have to match the spiny like that. It involves, first of all, going like this. Start. Oh, nope. Yeah, see, it's doing it too fast. Alrighty. Start. Turn him like that. Now turn him upside down like that. That should do it. Okay. See, I'm gonna need a miracle finish here. Start. Okay, I got it. And wow, I actually got a tie for first, so we got a crucial dice tiebreaker roll here. It'll depend on how many boosters I even get, so hopefully I win this tiebreaker. Easy got a 4 and I got 2. Dang. So I think I'm only gonna get 2 boosters rather than 3. Yep. Well, 2 boosters ain't that bad, though. And at least, alright, never mind. The worst thing is Daisy has quite a lot of boosters. She could use a lot of those just to even reach the finish line in one turn, and so can Wario. He's gonna go like the max. I forgot what number he needs to win, but he didn't get it. Wow. But he'll get 1 booster back because he's landed on that space again. Yeah, he was 12 spaces away. Waluigi is 15 spaces away and he can't use a booster. Well, he actually can, he just chose not to. Alright, now Daisy kind of scares me a bit. She could use as many as 4 boosters here to have a quintuple dice roll. And she's gonna do it. I don't know what number she needs. I think it's at least a 20 or 25 to win. She only got 10. Wow. She didn't quite get it. Yeah, she was 18 spaces away, so a 20 or 25 would have won her the game. But luckily, she didn't make it. Alrighty, only 8 spaces between you and the goal. If you could probably get there right now if you use enough boosters. Well, of course. But if you'll notice, just prior to the finish line, there's actually some warp spaces, so got to avoid those at all costs. But I'm gonna go ahead and use one. Let's go for this. That means I could get a 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 dice block. So as long as I roll 9, 12, or 15, I win. 9, 12, or 15? 9, there we go. Game over. Still not an easy feat, especially on Master difficulty. So yeah, like I said, this is another one of those fast-moving boards, and we got done with it within 15 minutes, so we'll definitely do another playthrough of it. Let's look at all the stats down here. Yeah, one backfire happened. All because of Wario, and nobody even got a chance to warp in this run of the board, so that's really bizarre. And then the mini games. Yeah, only one mini game was played that whole time. Alrighty. First place bonus, of course. We'll go ahead and hit play again and see if we can have a repeat performance, or maybe even a lot more dominating. Maybe even a surprise finish. And I'm gonna be going last again. I guess going last is a big benefit. Turn order is almost the same. Say, I'm pretty sure the AI always just goes for the normal dice block on the first turn. So, Waluigi got a backfire, but you actually get a booster just because you never moved on the first turn. So he actually has two. Just imagine if he actually used a booster and it still backfired on him. Alright. Oh, same thing happened to me. Dang. But I'll still get a free booster anyway. Yeah, the warp spaces. Let's see if Wario can land on it, just so that he can demonstrate what it's like to land on one of those things. And he will. So he's gonna move back to somebody. He could even move all the way back to start. Pretty much has a 2 in 3 chance of that happening. And he does. Alright, is Daisy gonna do the same thing? No, she's just gonna be backfired. Say, it could have been crazy. We all four of us could have been back at the start if she would have landed on that warp space. Well, here goes Waluigi using a booster. Only good for 4 spaces, though. I think I'll go ahead and use 1 as well. Yeah, I'll just use the 1. Alrighty, move 10. Although, is that a warp space I'm landing on? Nope, just went past it by 1. Okay. Oh, this gives me a big edge. But it does give the other 3 a chance to warp up to where I am.
Here we go.
Looks like Daisy landed on the warp. She's either gonna move forward or back. She's moving forward. We got a contest now. No, yeah, the music for this board is not that bad. It's a good remix of Good Egg Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dual space. How many spaces am I away from that? 5. Let's go ahead and use the last booster, and especially since we have a mini game coming up to get more boosters. 6 already. And I just landed on that particular space. Well, at least we get to see this finally. Yeah, the Luma is hosting the mini game. Yep, we actually have to give up a booster to play this. So it's a winner take all, basically. Say a lot of these are not that great, but I'll just choose this one. This one I just probably have a better chance of winning. Hopefully I just have better luck with this game than last time.
Start.
3 bananas is tricky, yeah. Dang it. Well, at least we got a regular mini game for boosters coming up now. Waluigi's the only one with boosters, for now. Let's just hope he doesn't win 3 of them, in which he could have 7, but he can only use 4 at a time. 4 per turn. Helter Shelter, luck-based game. Just pick a random shell and hope it has the most pearls. That's all I can say.
Start.
Let's go with Yoshi's color first. I can't even see. Looks like I got 2 of them, yeah. Let's go for the one on the far right. Just 1. Fortunately, Daisy has the lead now. Still 2 more rounds. Let's go for this one. Doesn't matter how big or small the shell is, it could have any amount of pearls. Ooh, I got 3! So I'm tied with Daisy. Ugh. I just better have more than her this round. And at least 1 more than Waluigi. 3! Alrighty, that'll do it.
Finish.
However, Waluigi and Wario have to do a dice tie break. One of them will get 1 booster, the other won't get any. Waluigi's gonna get that, and he's got 5 boosters now. Okay, so I have a chance to win this again on this turn. Let's just hope the others who have their turns before me don't make it.
Here we go.
Say, Wario has no booster to use, so he can only move up to 5 spaces. Just 1. Ugh. Too bad for him. Okay, next is Daisy, who is 15 spaces away, and she's gonna use the necessary boosters. Only a 15 will let her win. 3, okay. Like, if she rolls 15, she wins, but the chance of that happening was pretty much 1 in 6. Okay. Waluigi has the best chance of winning, though. He's 19 spaces away. He's gonna go max throttle. A 20 or 25 will win it for him. if he rolls any of those two numbers. Let's see. 10. Alrighty. He didn't make it. Uh-oh. We got a booster jackpot game coming up, in which I have to give up one booster. Right. Please pick a good game, Waluigi. Truckin' and cluckin'. Okay. This one is winnable, but still very tough. Just gotta make sure I don't get punched as much.
Start.
Yeah, like I said. Yeah, Daisy's already got a commanding lead. Now here comes the gold. Waluigi stole it. Man.
Finish.
Yeah, I just couldn't catch a break there. Well, it's my turn now. I only have 2 boosters to use, but they'll be enough. Okay, I'm only 9 spaces away. I could just use 1 booster, but I want to use 2 just to be on the safe side. So, either one of those 3 numbers that won me the game last time will do it again. 9, 12, or 15. Let's go. 9. Well, 9 seems to be my lucky number this weekend. I will say, it looks like we had a much closer contest than last time. I mean, even my opponents had likely chances of winning, and they just didn't roll the right numbers necessary to win. So funny. Alright, one more look at the stats and then we'll call it quits for this video. Yeah, Waluigi received 10 boosters and still couldn't win. That's hard to believe. And yeah, his minigame performance definitely showed why he got a lot of boosters, but just couldn't execute very well with them. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, that's going to do it for this edition of Mario Party Island Tour, the Rocket Road board. The next video will be covering Kamex Carpet Ride, where it's play your cards right to be the first player to reach the goal. A lot of skill goes into that one, more than just luck and minigames. I'm really excited to cover that kind of board because it involves cards instead of dice blocks. But we'll go ahead and close this video out, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you good friends next week for the start of Kamex Carpet Ride. Have an awesome day. So long.